Such a nice voice. Sounds extremely seductive, I gotta say. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here and you don't know what's going on, hi, my name is Landi. I'm a big BTS fan who's currently trying to get to know EXO. And right now I'm trying to get to know all of the members individually a bit better. So it kind of made sense for me to jump right onto this because Baekhyun's new solo, which I think is called Bambi, but also Bambi might just be the name of the album, I'm not really sure yet, is dropping in 5 minutes. And at the time that you're watching this, it's a lot longer than 5 minutes because I take forever to edit things and I have a lot of things to do and I'm a college student, but at least I am filming it in time, which is the best base I can give a video. One way or another. Yes, today Baekhyun's new solo is dropping and I thought it would be best to be right here as it drops. I was actually expecting I would be able to watch it right in the morning because usually when something drops at like the 30th in Korea, that means that by the time it is the 30th in my country, it's already long out. But actually this time, this song is apparently dropping at 6 p.m, which is at 11 a.m. for me, so I'm just sitting here still waiting. And my lecture is starting in like 45 minutes, so it better actually drop at 6 p.m. because otherwise I'll just have to record this later. But yeah, I'm highly expecting it to drop in 5 minutes because that's what the internet said, and I sometimes trust the internet. Not always, but sometimes. But yeah, that's the entire premise of this video. As for now, I'm a big BTS fan who's currently becoming somewhat of a casual supporter of EXO, and I am trying to support the boys as best as I can. So I'm gonna be here for when this video drops, and I will let you guys in on my experience, I suppose. So I guess let's get started once this video drops. Cut! Alright, so I'm doing my best to not look at the thumbnails because they could spoil me. But from looking at the titles and the channels that this has been uploaded to, I have no clue what channel to go to. So I guess I'll just have to wait 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes until it's 11, and then I suppose at one of these channels it's gonna pop up, either at SM or at EXO. Confusing. What am I gonna do for the next 2 minutes? I'm just sitting here, I'm all ready, my lipstick's getting dry. Oh, I know what we could be doing in the next 2 minutes. I usually always have this little section before I actually do my reaction where I kind of let you know what I'm expecting. And as you guys know, I never watch teasers, trailers, or even just teaser pictures. I always try my best to stay completely spoiler-free before I watch a new comeback, which is also why I'm staring exactly into the camera and trying to avoid the pictures that are probably spoilers that are on my screen right now. In hindsight, this was not very clever. But anyway. Yeah, what am I expecting? I have seen one Baekhyun solo so far, which was Candy. I don't want to say I didn't like it. It wasn't quite my style. It was somewhat more on the slower side. As you guys might know, if you usually watch my videos, I typically tend to like, you know, high energy songs that are either badass or, you know, somewhat dancey and put you in a good mood. And as for Candy, I was kind of like, it was chill, it was vibey, but it didn't quite grab me. And I don't want to say I'm expecting this song to go the exact same way, but since this is the only Baekhyun solo that I have heard so far, I'm expecting this again to be somewhat in a slower, and doesn't have to be ballady, but just not super high energy. But I'm not saying I'm not expecting to like it. I'm saying I'm expecting it to not be my usual vocal aesthetic, audio aesthetic. You guys know what I mean. That's just kind of what I'm expecting to hear, but we'll see. It's actually 11:01 now, so let's see if something happened. Nothing happened. It's up according to Reddit, but where? Where do I find it? I guess I'll first go to, it makes more sense on here, right? Oh yeah, here, 50 seconds ago, I got it, I found it. All right, oh look at that, my usual stuff that I'm watching. D'Angelo Wallace, Mr. Beast, you know, just the usual YouTube stuff. All right, this just dropped, it's just in. I'm one of the first people to see it within, you know, the other millions that are probably watching it right now. Finally on time for something. I would say without further ado, you've already all heard the expectations and all that stuff, all of the intro stuff, so I would say without further ado, let's jump in. Right, it's not quite black and white, but almost. The strong gray filter over it. Boy, that ain't safe. Alright, it is actually called Bambi. Now we're going to Hogwarts. I'm sorry, like I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just in a especially good mood today for some reason. I'm sorry. I like the vibe so far. It's very visually pleasing. Oh. This is kind of reminding me of Kai film in a way. Like, I'm getting the same kind of retro old money vibes. All right, okay. Such a nice voice. I'm just gonna leave the subtitles on because they already are on, but I'm gonna let you guys know I am focusing on the video more than on the subtitles, so I might see a subtitle flying in here and there, but I'm not focusing on it because I cannot read subtitles while the video is playing. I always just focus on the video. So I'll see a couple of lyrics, but I'm not gonna see all of them. Oh. Honestly, it kind of doesn't really look like Baekhyun to me with this hair. I haven't known him for that long, so all the times where I've seen him so far, he always wore somewhat of a similar hairstyle. This is almost like a mullet from what I've seen, so this is new for me. And I love this very elegant style of the video. This is seductive in a way. My childhood is dying in front of my eyes right now. It's tainted. I only watched Bambi once in my life, so I'm fine. Such nice vocals. And I also really like the beat. That sounds really nice. It gives them more strength to the song. Damn, that like the B on the second Bambi sounds extremely seductive, I gotta say. Not that one. The one before. He's just out here flexing his vocals. I love where this is going right now. Not just like his vocals, but also like the entire instrumentals right now. Even the rain that you can hear, I feel like it really does something for the melody. Like, I know that sometimes there's sounds in the music videos that don't actually make it into the studio version, but I low-key want the rain to be on the studio version as well because it really adds to it right now. I feel like that really sounds good. With that rain in it. It also visually adds to it. I like lower register, like when it goes a bit deeper. It sounds very good.
I can take it. You are dreamy, Bambi, Bambi, yeah. 가기 싫은 꿈 keep this tempo. 감은 두 눈 사이에 뜨지 않길 빌어.
And I'm just here, I just kind of stared at his lips for a second there, and I was like, wow, that would be great for like a lipstick commercial. He has good lips for lipstick commercials. That's where my thoughts just went there. Sweet. I have to say, this like totally doesn't add anything to it right now, but I really like the color, like this, not quite mint, but we're getting into like the mint direction, kind of like teal. I like the color. All right, I actually do have quite a couple of thoughts about this. So for that, I would say we're gonna jump into the big screen. I'll see you there. Alrighty mighty. So, Baekhyun's Bambi. I'm unsure about this. I have to say, I enjoyed it a lot. Like, it was really fun to watch. I feel like this is the kind of video that I wouldn't watch several times because it's very visually pleasing, but it's not that entertaining that I would watch it several times. But there's also, and I'm gonna throw this in here, there's very, very few music videos that I would actually watch several times. Like, only the ones that are really like visually pew. Anyways, so as for the song, wait, actually just let's stay on the video for just another second here. I loved like the retro vibe to it. It was very authentic in a way. All of the outfits, the color correction that they did in like the post-production, the entire way that it was shot, it just really like took you and placed you in another time, and it was really authentic and I really enjoyed it, the video itself and like its visuals. As for the music, I really liked how Baekhyun flexed his vocals there. He went deep, he went high, he really showed what his voice can do, and it all seemed very effortless, that he's just like sitting there and he can belt that out, and that's cool and I like that. As for the song itself though, first off, it's not my typical type of song, as you guys probably are expecting from what you've seen from me before. I don't remember Candy well enough to say whether I like this one or Candy more, because I actually have not listened to Candy ever since I originally listened to it in like August or something. So I am not sure which one I would prefer. This again though is not quite my vibe. It's on the somewhat slower side, very vocal focused, which can be nice. It's just not what I usually like to listen to. Actually, what kind of turns me off this song a bit, and I feel like maybe I am missing some context here, maybe you guys can enlighten me a bit on that, is Bambi. Like, I've actually never heard the word Bambi in another context than, you know, Disney. And there was a lot of Disney in here. There was also like Neverland and Tinkerbell and stuff in here. When I hear Bambi, I think of a deer. I don't want to say I don't like the title Bambi, I just didn't really like the lyrics at some parts where it was just like Bambi, bum, Bambi, bum, Bambi, Bambi. Just kind of seemed a bit repetitive to me, and I feel like there might be a deeper meaning to that where it makes sense, but I just felt like it's not the kind of word that for me sounds good to be said several times over. And I feel like if he had said several different words in that melody, it would have probably sounded better to me, and I feel like I'm just missing context here. That might be the case, I don't know. All right, so I did quickly Google and I didn't find anything relating Bambi to Korea, if it has another meaning in Korean, and it was all just, yeah, Bambi is Bambi, and it was just written in Hangul. So I couldn't find any further context. Probably the word means something to him or to EXO-L, or probably it's just a meaning that went over my head there. But for some reason, I really enjoyed like his vocal runs on the Bambi, and it was just that repetition of the word Bambi that was kind of, I don't know, I cannot put my finger on it. I feel like you're all gonna be sitting here like, what is her problem? I don't know either. Like, I feel like the song was really good, objectively speaking. speaking, a very good song. Subjectively, not my type of song, but I enjoyed it. Not the type of song that I would usually listen to. It's not the kind of song that I feel like I would seek out to listen to more often, but he did a good job. I feel like his vocals are just great. Like, he has such a nice voice, and yes, I really enjoyed this a lot. You know, sometimes when I listen to songs, I'm like, if there was just this little thing that I would change, I would enjoy it more. But of course, different people have different opinions, and I'm sure that for a lot of you guys, it's gonna be perfect the way it is, and that is what counts the most. So guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you had fun, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time with me, and I will see you guys around. Bye-bye! Please feel free to subscribe if you liked my content, and of course drop a comment down below if you liked it extra much. Also feel free to follow me on my other social media channels in case you want to see more of me. I would be very happy to welcome you there. I also have a Twitter, a Twitch, an Instagram, and a Patreon, so feel free to follow me wherever you want and interact with me if you want to. See you guys there. Bye bye!